Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Our last video we talked about insurance, the importance of giving your insurance agency the correct numbers, your subs being insured correctly. In this video we're going to be talking about taxes and operation a little bit more, go into more detail. Come with me, we're going to take a seat and discuss some of these things. The first thing that we have to do is have a great accountant on board with us that understands our business and understands our needs. We can communicate clearly with each other. That's one of the first things that we have to do.
Let's talk less and fix more roofs.
So once we have hired a correct accountant, CPA, that works with us, that we can understand each other, that is one of the first steps that you have to do. Then you have to sit and kind of work out a plan, a business plan, whether you're looking for growth, or if you're just maintaining the business, right? So you have to sit with your accountant and do this. Another thing that you have to implement is QuickBooks. That is something that we use. It helps a ton between my communication with the accountant and being on the same page with him, and it eliminates a lot of paper. QuickBooks gets linked with our bank accounts directly, and all the transactions fall into one place, and then they get dispersed from there into advertising, truck maintenance, materials, whatever it may be that expense was. And it makes our lives way easier. You know, it depends on your goals, but taxes are very important. You always have to pay your taxes, report your taxes, do all that. A little bit on operations is QuickBooks, a little bit of CRMs. QuickBooks really helps organize your finances. It's a quick click away. You can see a profit and loss real quick. You can see how much you've paid sub, you can see how much you've used on advertisement. You can kind of gives you a better idea number wise where your business is, where your business was. You can pull a report from the previous year. Maybe you think your leads are low and you want to see, how much did I put in advertisement this last year so far? Right now we can compare what we did this year. So that really helps in that sense of the business if you're managing and trying to see the numbers a little bit better. For operation purposes, we use CRMs. One of the ones that we use is called AccuLinks. That is a data input CRM where we keep all the customers' information. So a customer calls in, there is about 15 to 20 questions that are asked. When you call in, you get your name, phone number, email, all the basic information, and they put in notes, kind of like, what are you looking for, right? To send you the correct tech out. Not every tech does everything. We have special techs for certain things. Sometimes, we have flat roofs, whatever it is. So that's one of the systems that we use. Also, I have created a systems within our office of certain steps and certain things that are done that work for us. That kind of has been, an error and trial period for us, and we're still working and improving every time. When you hire more people, you're doing this or you're doing that, you have to kind of change a little bit, tweak this, tweak that. One of the things is the appointment taken, the appointment from the tech, the follow-up on that client, the job scheduling, the job ordering, all that. That's all a system that it's not written or anything. It's just something that I've come up with. I can go into more detail in another video if you guys would like, if you have any questions about that. For right now, I just wanted to touch base on the importance of taxes and accountant and being able to work together with an accountant and communicate with your accountant. Thank you so much for watching this video.
Quick question, do you guys file quarterly, yearly? What do you recommend?
I personally file yearly only because I am in touch with my accountant quarterly, right? So I kind of know where I'm at and whether I'm gonna have that money at the end of the year or not. I do recommend quarterly if you're not a very organized person. You don't want to get stuck with a huge bill at the end of the year that you can't pay. I have quarterly meetings. They're like 3-4 hour quarterly meetings with my accountant. We touch base on everything and I see where we are, where we want to head, or if I'm happy with where we are, if we want to make an investment because we're able to, or if we can't, we got to cut back on something else, whatever it is. So I personally wait until the end of the year and then I file and I pay what I have to pay at the end of the year. but it's for that reason, because I do have my quarterly check-ins with my accountant.
Is QuickBooks user-friendly?
QuickBooks is not the most user-friendly, but it is. My accountant helped me a lot. I am not an expert at QuickBooks. I just do the basics and he oversees everything. I think that's very important. I delegate that because that is not my expertise. I just do enough to be on the same page with my accountant and understand. That is something that I recommend you not delegate. Your books. You need to be aware of what is coming in, of what is leaving, of what is going on. That is something that I will probably never delegate to anybody, unfortunately. I'm a control freak about the books. I need to know what every swipe of a card is being done, where every single cent is going to. So it is user-friendly because I was able to figure it out. Like I said, I'm not an expert. I do the very basic. I kind of just disperse our expenses to where they want to go. And you want to do that because your accountant may not know what, this store is called, but that was a supply. He might disperse it as something else, and now your numbers are off and not going to be correct. So that's something that I wouldn't recommend to delegate. Now you need somebody that you trust very much and that understands and knows the everyday business and what is going on every day for your numbers to be correct. If you didn't see my video about insurances and the importance of hiring subs with insurances, click right here. You'll be able to watch that video. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.